Do you often forget your umbrella? Do you hate being caught in the rain? Would you like to see the rain forecast at a glance? The solution is the Smart Umbrella, a mobile and ubiquitous system that attaches to the handle of any umbrella and links with an accompanying mobile app to alert you when you have left your umbrella behind and rain is forecast. The full system would work by having a context-aware mobile app that receives the user's GPS location, upcoming calendar events, and the weather forecast using an online API. Based on user customised settings, this app would send data to a device attached to a handle of a regular umbrella, telling the device what the upcoming rain forecast is. The device would then display this forecast using its built-in LED lights. The app would also show alerts when the umbrella has been forgotten or is needed for an event. I created a working prototype using 3 BBC microbits, a Flutter mobile web app, and a Python backend system. Let me show you how it works. The Python software is running on a Windows laptop. It gets weather forecast data from the Open Weather Map API and categorises it into 5 possible codes. We can see here the possible IDs that the Weather API produces. The Python program uses this table I created to categorise it according to the intensity of the precipitation. Anything outside of these categories would be classed as 0, no precipitation. Now, because the Python software can't communicate directly with a wireless microbit, I have connected a microbit called MB1 via USB to the laptop. This enables the Python code to send and receive messages from MB1 using a serial connection. The Python program tells MB1 the weather code 0 to 4 for the current forecast. MB1 then relays this message to a second microbit, MB2, using the microbit radio signal. Here is MB2 lighting up from 5 different codes. 0, no rain. 1, light rain. 2, medium rain. 3, heavy rain. 4, extreme rain, including thunder and snow. So that's how the weather data is displayed on the prototype umbrella device, but what about alerts and user settings? For this we need 2 new components, a third microbit, MB3, and a mobile app. MB3 doesn't do much, in fact it only has one job, to communicate to the umbrella, aka MB2, to let it know it's nearby. MB3 is kept with the mobile phone and can just fit in your pocket. When MB2 feels that MB3 is too far away, which it judges by radio signal strength, and therefore the user and their mobile phone is too far away, it thinks, "Oh dear, you have left without me, you have forgotten your umbrella." So it needs to send an alert to the mobile phone. This is virtually impossible to do directly from the microbit, so it sends a message to MB1 via radio signal saying, "Hey there, MB3 is too far away, send an alert." MB1 relays this immediately to the Python program via serial again, and the Python program says, "OK, gotcha, sending an alert now." It uses Google Flutter-based to set an alert value to true. Meanwhile, our mobile app is constantly listening for updated values in the Flutter-based database. It sees the alert value is set to true and immediately pings an alert for the user to see. Perfect. One last thing was needed to implement. When rain is forecast at an upcoming event in the user's calendar, another alert should be triggered. This was a little bit too complicated for the prototype, so I simply triggered the alert manually by pushing a button on MB1. Finally, the mobile app created in Flutter has some customisable settings. Again, these settings aren't actually functioning as it's just a prototype, but they show the functionality that the final product would offer, and the tooltips offer simple explanations of the different settings. There's the alert. Thanks for watching.